I got the watch back today. This is the AV0030-51A. And this watch initially was supposed to come with Sapphire Crystal, but it came with a mineral crystal. And I returned it to the Hurley service center in Atlanta to get the crystal replaced. The original mineral crystal replaced with this is Sapphire Crystal that you're seeing in the watch, the sapphire glass. And it's just got it back. The Hurley Center, I pretty much mailed this watch in with the original mineral glass about June 1st. They got back to me a couple of days later. Well, they got the watch around June 3rd or 4th. They got back to me June 7th. I paid June 10th, and the watch was returned to me, and I just got it back June 19th. So it's a pretty quick turnaround using their center. And the watch is brand new actually when I sent it in. It's a brand new watch that I bought, and this is the watch with the engraved case back, as you see there, the ProMaster case back. And I wanted the sapphire glass for aesthetic reasons. It looks a little better. The glass is flush with the bezel, as you see there. It doesn't rise up above the bezel. If you see a watch and someone's trying to sell it to you and they're telling you it's sapphire, just turn it like this, or look at a picture of the watch at the profile, and the glass should be flush with the bezel, and it should also have a pinkish hue, like a pinkish pink tone going around the edge of the glass. You see a little bit of pink there as it reflects off the sunlight. That's a sign that it's sapphire glass and not mineral. Mineral has a greenish hue, a green blue hue, or either clear hue. But this is a pinkish hue, and it's sapphire, and it looks really good. The cost to replace mineral to sapphire it used to be under $100, but it went up over the years, and it's now in total everything costs $165. I'm not gonna lie to you, and that's including return shipping. They do a water seal test, which costs about $15, and the mineral glass itself, with taxes and fees and everything, is $135. I'm sorry, the sapphire glass, not mineral glass, costs $135 with taxes and fees just for the glass, and the labor and everything that's included in that. And then you have to pay for the water test, which is $15, and then Hurley usually charges about $14 for the return shipment fee. And it comes really quick. They shipped this on June 17th, and it came to New York, Atlanta to New York, about 2 days later, and it's Wednesday, June 19th. I see there in the date, so I'm not lying. It was like 2 days, and it got right back to me, and I'm very happy with this watch. They also, as you see here, oops, my iPad. They also, I wanted the original mineral glass. And you see how thick the mineral glass is in this plastic. I wanted them to return this to me, and they did, which is kind of cool. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell this, maybe, because the brand new glass. The watch was brand new when I took it into them, when I mailed it into them to get the glass replaced. But this is the mineral glass, as you see there. It's really thick, and it has a greenish. You see that green blue hue on the edge of the glass when it's the sun is setting, but you kind of could see it a little bit. It's like it's either clear green or clear blue, bluish hue on that edge of that glass. That's a sign that it's mineral glass, and it's a pretty heavy glass. It's a heavy piece of glass because it's so thick. It's pretty thick. I don't want to take it out and show you guys because I don't want to touch it and get prints on it. Simply because I might actually sell this back online, because the value of mineral glass for these types of watches, for the AV0030-531, I'm sorry, the AV0031-59A, a lot of people replace the mineral glass with mineral glass, so I'll probably just either sell this back online for a small fee. And they also give you the receipt when they return the watch to you, and this receipt shows that the watch did a water test, I think a water seal test, water tightness, a water seal test, and it passed. And a little receipt there. And then you get this back with the watch, which is kind of cool to show that they did, did do the work. And back to the watch. It's a beautiful watch. It's sorry for the camera there. It's my cell phone actually. And you can see it's a beautiful watch. It looks good. And I wanted this watch to get the sapphire glass. I did not want the mineral glass in this watch because it has the engraved back. So I wanted an official. I really love this watch, and I wanted an official AV0030 watch. with the sapphire glass. A lot of the newer AV0030 watches you see on eBay are not sapphire glass, they're mineral glasses. Actually, the guy at Hurley, I was talking to one of the service guys at Hurley, he was saying a lot of these watches don't come with sapphire anymore, the older ones, since Citizen replaced this model with a newer model. Citizen still makes this model and sells this model out of Japan, but these models no longer come with sapphire glass, even if it's a designation like an AV0030-60A, it's going to be mineral glass. They don't make these with sapphire glasses anymore, so if you want sapphire glass in this watch, you'd have to mail it in and pay to get sapphire glass put on it. But they don't make this, the Panda Face, the original Panda Face 2100, they don't make these with sapphires anymore, so if you're buying one of these and the seller says it's sapphire, it's chances are like 90%, unless it's old stock, it's not going to be sapphire in this watch, it's going to be mineral glass. Even if they might think it's sapphire, or the number AV0030-60A suggests it should be sapphire, it's going to be mineral glass. So just a warning there. But it's worth it. You can see there the sapphire is, again, it's flush with the crystal. So you see it doesn't stick out. If it was mineral glass, it sticks out from the bezel. But this is flush with the bezel. The crystal is flush with the bezel. You see there where my finger is, my thumb is. And that's a sure sign that that's sapphire. It's a beautiful look in this watch. It also has a nice anti-reflectiveness to it that lends a lot of clarity to the dial of the watch, which I really like. The reflections that you're seeing off my camera, the flash, is actually from the face of the watch, not the glass. So it's really, really nice. And it's also from the bezel. So it has a nice sparkle to the watch with the sapphire glass on there. And the sapphire adds a lot of value. I paid $165 for the sapphire crystal, but it's probably going to add about $200 value to this watch when if I'm ready to sell. But this is one of the watches I'm not going to sell ever out of my collection, because this is just a beautiful watch. But it adds the sapphire. Having the sapphire adds a lot of value to the watch, because collectors want the sapphire. And now that Citizen isn't making these with sapphires anymore, it's going to only increase in value. So the $165 I spent putting sapphire on this, it didn't bother me. And that's it. This is the Calibre 2100 AV00-51A with the sapphire crystal and the engraved ProMaster case back. There you go. And that's it.